Hello everybody, this is Epical64, and welcome to Glitched. Now, for those of you who don't know, I am currently on hiatus from doing live streams for the time being due to some internet issues that are out of my control right now. But I thought that while we're waiting on streams to come back, I thought I'd do some more content for you guys, because that's probably something I should be doing. And I thought I would actually take my time to actually show off a couple projects that I've been very interested in, and I thought I'd give some exposure to. And this is one of them I want to show off. So this is Glitched. This is a Kickstarter demo for a Kickstarter. I guess that's why it's called a Kickstarter demo. That is going on right now. And the game is being made by N-House Studios. And I'll put a link to the Kickstarter in the description below if you want to read more about it. But the reason why I want to play this game today for you guys, and I want to really kind of promote it, is because, well, it piqued my interest. I was on Kickstarter one day, I saw this game, and there was something about it that just kind of pulled me in. And there is a reason why this game pulled me in, but I'm not going to say it just yet because I just want to get into it a little bit first before I actually talk about that. Also, I just want to let you guys know, this is actually take 3 on trying to record this video. I tried using a different recording software with like the first 2 recordings, didn't work. So I'm using my Elgato, so you guys are getting good old 60 frames per second with this. And yes, this game does run at 60. So, let's stop lollygagging, and, let's get into it. New game. And just as a side note, I'm not going to be doing the entire demo. I'm just going to be going up to a certain point. For those of you who don't know, I actually did play this game on stream. I'll be getting back up to the point where I was, when I played this on stream. So, just to let you guys know. Oh, geez. They showed up, finally. Hello, valued customer. My name is Ribble. I'm an intern here at Frog Incorporated. At Frog Incorporated, we work with a hop in our step. Get it, because it's a frog? Let's get started right away, since you've wasted enough time already. So already quite cynical, and it looks like the frog is actually talking to us. Now, the interesting tagline for this game is the fact that apparently it's an RPG, where the protagonist slowly begins to realize that the player exists, or at least something along those lines. That's like that's basically the tagline they have on their Kickstarter for the actual game. And, if you guys have watched my videos for a while, you might already notice what kind of vibes this game is already giving. But again, I won't go into that, until like a little bit later, so let's just focus on this for now. Oh, I'll need you to sign a quick contract before we begin. Just go ahead and type your name. So again, fourth wall breaking jokes, a little bit cynical frog right here, as he's not exactly happy to have this job. Anyway, go ahead and type your name, Cole, here. I like the little typing noise there, I gotta say. Also, very nice sprite work, too. Glad that is done. What a weird name. Excuse me, sir, but Cole is not a weird name. In fact, it's actually probably one of the most normal names in the entire universe, if I'm being quite frank. I has a normal name, and I did good grammar. Good job, mate. Okay, Cole. You are on your way to a dream adventure in our world of Soren. We need to get through some things. First order of business is to set the difficulty. So you have 2 difficulty modes in this game. You have mild and hot. And I'm going to go ahead and go with mild because 1, I did that difficulty mode during stream, and 2, this line. They picked the easiest mode. What a wimp. Again, a little bit of a cynical frog right here. Anyway, we are happy to provide a comfortable game made for you. Game mode made for you. Yeah, can't talk. Let's take a look at some settings. You can configure your controls as well. Press escape when you are finished. So we have music, background, jingle, sound effects. We can also configure our keys. So here are the controls for the game. As of right now, you can only use the keyboard with this game. I imagine they'll probably add controller support when the full game comes out, because this game is coming out on multiple consoles. As of right now, it's been confirmed for PlayStation Vita, PlayStation 3, PlayStation 4, and the Xbox One. And of course, it will be coming out on PC, Mac, and Linux. At least that's where they're at right now, because the game is funded. It's currently doing stretch goals right now, and I believe their 2 final big stretch goals are $65,000 for free DLC for backers and $80,000 for a 3DS port, which is kind of interesting. So just something I thought I'd point out. Again, I'll have a link to the Kickstarter in the description below if this game piques your interest at all and you want to check it out for yourself. And also download this demo as well. This is taking forever. We're almost finished now. Everyone at Frog Incorporated wants to thank you for choosing us to explore the world of Soren with. You'll get to experience an exciting adventure through one of our pre-assigned heroes. Let's briefly introduce you to yours. Okay. This is Conrad. Friendly, outgoing, and loyal. Classic hero material. And a total snooze. Conrad is trying to enjoy his final day at Betwixt, his hometown. Also, if I'm pronouncing that wrong, I do apologize. Just for the record, if I'm pronouncing that name wrong. So it seems like this sort of company is sort of introducing a game within a game type scenario here, which is kind of interesting. Although the journey ahead is exciting, saying goodbye isn't easy for him. You will be making decisions for him that have a real impact on this world, so choose wisely. Check out every nook and cranny. Even tiny things might make a splash. Heh, get it? Because it's a frog. Oh, I skipped that accidentally. You'll soon be paired with Conrad as your adventure begins. Also, one of the things they're going to be adding also in the later game due to a Kickstarter goal is the fact that those little character icons are going to be animated in the final game because they reached the stretch goal, which is pretty cool. And there's going to be all these different mechanics they're going to be adding in as well. Also, now I can't remember what this is supposed to do, but basically you're supposed to choose what instrument you would play. Now, I'm going to be honest, I've always had an interest with, like, maybe learning how to play guitar and piano. You know, I kind of want to get back into, because I used to, like, take piano lessons back in the day, but that was only, like, for beginner stuff, so I never really fully got into piano. But, I don't know, there's something about drums, like, ever since I started watching, like, the 8-Bit Drummer on Twitch, which, by the way, if you haven't watched that guy, go watch him. He's fantastic. He plays, drum covers live on Twitch through multiple different kinds of music. It's fantastic. But, it's sort of gotten me more interested in actually wanting to drum. So, for that reason alone, I'm gonna pick drums. And also, I've always had kind of an interest in kind of maybe learning the drums anyway, so, whatever. But anyway, drums, what a spaz. Excuse me, sir. I believe you have not watched the 8-Bit Drummer. If you watched the streams, you would change your opinion, good sir. You should totally go watch him. I'll put a link to his Twitch in the description. Anyway. What? That was a relevant question. Trust me. Well, looks like you're ready to leap on into the game. Ha, get it? 'Cause frog. Oh, there's one final note here. Weird. This is not my handwriting. Oh well. This is the demo version and is subject to change, hopefully for the better. So that's from the developer. So yes, this is only a prototype of the game. So this game is subject to change before its initial release, I believe, a couple of years from now. And again, one of the things they're going to try adding in is the little animated icons in the little text boxes, which is pretty cool. What does that even mean? He doesn't know. Anyway, that seems to be the last thing. I feel like I might be forgetting to give you something. Nah, see ya. Okay. Thank you, good sir. So, getting into the game. And, I don't know, there's something about this intro. It just feels kind of, I don't know, like 90s sitcom-esque to me. I don't know if that's like, maybe that's the feeling you guys get from this intro, but that's what it feels like to me. And you know what? While we're going through this intro, if you guys haven't guessed what kind of vibes I got from this game yet, to me, when I saw this Kickstarter, like, one of the vibes was definitely, Earthbound, especially the Mother series, and which actually reminds me, I should probably actually get back into doing Earthbound again, because I'm still doing that project on my channel. But that aside, there's that, and then there's the thing that really got me interested, and the fact that, like, just from the slogan alone and some of the mechanics in this game, I actually do get some Undertale vibes from this particular project, which I'm just going to say right now, not a bad thing. I love Undertale to death, so that's, to me, that's a plus in my book. So, again, just to let you guys know how I actually got interested in this project, that's why. Anyway, so we have Conrad here. Hey, you remember the time I fell into that old well? Yeah, I remember I remember having to fish you out. Also, one thing I forgot to point out, I just want to go ahead and just state that the Kickstarter only has a few days left. I believe it ends on the 21st, so if you are thinking about backing it or spreading the word, do it as soon as you can, because it does end in a few days, and maybe help them get to their other stretch goals as well, such as maybe free DLC, and hey, maybe a 3DS port. That'd be pretty cool. But again, a link to the Kickstarter page will be in the description below. Go check it out and read more about it and try out the demo for yourself. You? If I recall correctly, it was George and Lenny who pulled me out. I think Ellen even helped. Well, who do you recall ran and got them? Well, when you put it that way, I guess you did do something. All set, boys? Your meal was on the house tonight. Think of it as a parting gift for you, comrade. Well, thanks, Norma. Ellen told me you were headed straight for Gundon. I heard the smog there is terrible for your health. You better be careful. Yeah, well, if you say so. I wouldn't want to worry you. Oh, Gus. Good show tonight. Point at Gus. Anyway, this is Norma, by the way. Forgot to point that out. Well, let me know if you need anything. Again, another thing, like, something that definitely gives me, like, Earthbound vibes is definitely the sprite quality. Like, if you look at the sprite quality, it's very Mother-esque. I guess that's probably what you should say, because a lot of the other games have a similar style. Again, the only real game I've played is Earthbound, so maybe that's just me being kind of ignorant. But, yeah, it's very Mother-esque. That's what I would say. Sure thing. So you haven't put any thought into it then? Really? I told you I didn't want to talk about it anymore. Oh, Gus is not happy, apparently. I don't know why you won't come with me. How many times do I have to say no? Come on, don't you want to see Gundam? I still don't know why you even want to leave Betwixt. I'll never know what else is out there if I stay here. I just don't want to talk about it, alright? Just knock it off. Well, eventually you'll have to... Hey, Gus, quit lounging around. We have George Salami. Nice name. We gotta pack up the equipment in the back. If you want, Hugh, to pay you for the show, then it has gotta be spotless back there. Hugh never pays us, though. But okay, I'm coming, I guess. Hey, Gus, wait! There's something else I need to talk about before I leave. Meet me at Sartre Hill tonight, alright? He's like, huh? Alright, I'll see you there, after I'm finished, I guess. Again, I actually really do appreciate the sprite quality in this game. I think it looks really nice. Anyway, it's getting late. I should meet Gus at Sartre Hill. But maybe I should enjoy my last night a bit more. The game has been saved. So the game does save automatically. But you can also, I believe eventually you can probably pause the game. I don't know if you can pause it right now. But eventually you'll be able to pause the game and save the game yourself. Anyway, why don't we talk to some people around town? Quick! Bebo. You're up late, Bebo. Also, these are apparently like the little, like, honestly, I would call these like the Mr. Saturns of this game because they look like they're just like little durable birds with like long feet or long legs. And yeah, just long legs. Who needs arms with legs like these? I'm sorry, I had to do it. I'm an Undertale fan. I have to do it. But anyway, there's multiple different places around here. We have a well, an old wishing well. I actually didn't get a chance to actually explore this place when I played it on stream, so. Oh no, what should I do? I really want to sleep, but George has the keys. I shouldn't bother him. Oh, Conrad, didn't see you there. I see you're locked out. Do you want me to go get George for you? Gee, comrade, that sure would be nice. Oh, geez. Okay, so basically, okay, so there are little side quests in this game. This is actually something I didn't do in the, when I played this on stream, so I guess something new I can do. What? Lenny is locked out. Maybe you should go help him out? That idiot. Always forgetting the keys. The things I do. Oh, comrade, it's a nice night, isn't it? I guess so. Tomorrow before you leave, come and say goodbye, okay? Apparently she'll definitely miss us. There's Hugh. Where'd he run off to? He ran off to go help with somebody because they got locked out. Didn't you hear? Are you deaf? Anyway. Closed. Okay, so we can't go in there. Hours. Saturday closed. Sunday, maybe for an hour? They're not open for very long. Like, that's like a 2-hour period if you guys just saw. It's a stone relic. You aren't sure what the ancient symbol represents. Town square. Okay. So this is basically just our chance to explore a bit before we go meet up with our good friend, Gus. Oh, it's you, Conrad. This is Alden. Ellen is asleep right now. Do you need something? I was just stopping by. You're a bit nervous to leave. I understand. Gus hasn't changed his mind about staying, hasn't he? I think he's set on staying here. His time will come one day. It's late. You should be going. I'll make sure to see you off tomorrow. Run along now. Alright. Cool. So let's see. Maybe there's any other places maybe we can go visit? No. Can we go into our own house? I shouldn't go home. I have to meet Gus at Sartre Hill. Okay, so we can't go into our own house. Alright, so let's see. Maybe if we head up here. Can we head in here? Oh yeah, we can. Awesome. Go talk to this gal. She seems a little frustrated. This is, Jin. Oh, Conrad. You came in? Sorry. This headache dulls my senses. Oh, sorry to bother you. Feel better. I'll see myself out. She's just like, don't leave us. Crystal ball sits on the table. Typical fortune teller nonsense, right? I like how the game just has to say that. Typical fortune teller nonsense. Which might be a little bit kind of like, maybe like a little jab at, like, RPGs that have that type of thing. You feel calm. That's cool. Because I know, like, I guess the best thing that comes to mind is, like, Merlin from the Paper Mario series. Which, can I just say, I'm still kind of unsure about Color Splash. Can I just say that? Like, seriously? I'm still unsure about how that game's going to be, but whatever. I guess we'll see when it comes out. Anyway, so this is the way to, or this is the, where we're supposed to go. We are now in Sartre Hill. Also, really like the music. Very nice, calming, very nice piano pieces. Very, very mellow. I really enjoy it. Anyway, so here we are with Gus. Hey, comrade. Listen, Gus. Dude, if you're about to give me some sappy speech about why I should come with you, I don't want to hear it. Just let me speak, okay? This isn't about that. Fine. Do you remember how we got here? What? You're being weird, man. Knock it off. No, seriously. Tell me about your life before Betwixt. A small detail. Someone you knew. Anything. Well, when I was young, Oh, I figured as much. I know you feel the same way as me. I can't remember anything. Oh, shoot. I can't remember my past. Maybe I don't have one at all. So already, you start to get the feeling that the characters are starting to become a little bit self-aware. Or at least Comrade is. You aren't making any sense. Can't you see? Nobody in Betwixt seems to have a past. Nothing changes. There's no way, but we have to leave Betwixt. I haven't found any answers here. You have to believe me. I wouldn't be telling you if I wasn't sure of this. Gus, will you come with me? There are answers out there. I know. There are answers out there. I know it. So we can either choose I come with or I won't. But as you can see, Comrade is sort of becoming self-aware about the fact that he might not have any memories. And this is maybe possibly due to the fact that maybe, like I said, remember what I said earlier about the fact that the tagline for this game is the protagonist slowly becoming aware of the player itself. So this might be implying that Conrad is slowly starting to seem weird, like everything seems kind of weird because he doesn't remember anything before the game actually started, which is kind of interesting. Again, we already have a nice little interesting narrative going on, which is very interesting. But anyway, so we can either choose I'll come with or I won't. I'll choose this. Conrad, and oh, now this part, this is where things start to get crazy. Conrad, Gus, are you? Like things start freaking out. Ah! Like look, it looks like it's glitching, and look, what the frick is going on here? Conrad, what's happening? Like seriously, during stream, like this was, like I was like, holy frick, what's going on here? Consume. Did you see that? Glitch has stopped working. Press enter to continue. And now this is where the real part of the game begins. What happened? How did I end up here? Hello? Anyone? So you have some responses here. You can choose hello, oh I'm a player, boo haha, or don't respond. I'm gonna say hello. Oh, hey, I thought I was alone. Who are you? My name is Cole. So that's right. Nice to meet you, Cole. I'm Gus. So Gus is now aware of the player straight off the bat. We are already connecting with the characters in the game because the characters are now talking to the people who are playing the game. So already the tagline is already living up to its name, or the game is living up to its tagline on the Kickstarter. This is all so weird. I'm not sure where I am, or even how I got here. Do you think you could help me out? You can either say, nah, you're on your own, or sure, I'll help. And I'll help. Thanks, Cole. We should find a way out of this place. You can lead the way. The game has been saved. So now, basically, we're just exploring a bit. And as you can see, there's a door. A door? I wonder where it leads. Cole, right? What do you think we should do? Now, there's nothing else that we can actually get to here, I believe, so we're just going to head straight in. So, and I just want to go ahead and point this out. When I got to this part in the live stream, immediately I was just like, this game is totally giving me Undertale vibes. Again, I'm not going to spoil Undertale, but if you've played Undertale, you know what I'm talking about when I say that this game is giving me Undertale vibes. Once again, that's not a bad thing, because I love Undertale, but still, that's just something I want to point out, without spoiling Undertale. I'm trusting you on this. More doors? Maybe one of these leads, out of here? This all seems familiar. It's like I've seen it before. Are you feeling okay? Yeah, I just have this empty feeling and I can't explain it. We shouldn't raid around here, though. Let's get started. Which one first? Alright. So we have multiple doors to choose from. And this is basically where one of the major mechanics of the game is basically introduced. It's this whole idea of... Because this is one of those games where, depending on your choices, it actually affects the game itself as you go on. So, basically, these are 6 different traits that you can go towards. So let's start by going into here. Let's go into the blue door. A blue door. Should we answer? Yes. And as you see, we have a library. There's a clue somewhere. Maybe look around here. A bookshelf. So these are some bookshelves. A couple books here. Can't read that, but we can read this book. Read it? Yes. So we do the action. And then, if you wait a bit, we got insight. Logical, inquisitive, I can't read holy frick, I'm in college, I can't read that word, that's sad. Condescending, preoccupied. So as you can see, we already got one particular trait. You never know what you can learn from a book. I feel smarter already. Gus regained insight. So yes, we are regaining certain particular traits with every door we go through. Or with every color, at least. Watch your step. A forest? Maybe we should look around. So right here, grab some water. So this is the whole thing where you go around your surroundings, you basically click on everything to see what you're supposed to do, and then you basically just figure it out on your own. That's basically what this game is doing, at least right now. There's a tree, and then there's a flower. Pour the pure water onto the flower. Flower seems a little more alive. So we got harmony. Compassionate, spiritual, but we're also naive and rustic. So, if you haven't noticed already, every single trait comes with strengths, but they also come with weaknesses. And you're going to see that through all 6 of the traits that we've seen. I mean, you've already seen that with the first 2 we've had. And with the other 4, you're also going to notice that as well. So we've got an insight and harmony so far. Let's go through the yellow door and see what this is. Here we go. We have a maze. So we have to try to find our way out. So try to find the exit here. I believe we go this way. And yeah, this should be the exit. There we go. I think I see the exit. And we got drift. Clever, witty, but we're irresponsible and careless. We made it to the end. I feel lucky. We regained drift. So we're regaining certain characteristics that our character that we're controlling right now is gaining. And this is a mechanic that apparently applies to the entire game, which is interesting. It will definitely be very intriguing to see how they implement this mechanic throughout the entire game. It's so dark in here. Let's try and find a way out. Light the torch? Yes. Light the torch? Yes. Light the torch? Yes. Gus regains zeal. So let's go through the gray door. See, it was through here. And through here, we have someone to talk to. You want to get out of here? I can help you with that. For a price, 4 bits. So what will it be? I have no bits. Can you help me still? Well, what can you give me? I know a Soren prince. Listen, I know of a Soren prince, but his money is tied up right now. If you give me 3 days, I'll make you a very rich man. Seems legit. You got a deal, pal. So we basically negotiate with the merchant. We got his bank info from doing that. And now we have gained conquest. Industrial, powerful, but we're also greedy and exploitive. Ain't that the truth about our current economy? At least the US economy. Although that can honestly apply to anybody. Just greedy people in general. I mean, as long as you do, like, the right things, it's fine. But if you're, like, the wrong thing... Whatever. I'm moving on from that. We convinced him to help us. I feel resourceful. But we also kind of tricked him as well. So, honestly, I wouldn't feel good if I don't know about you guys, but if I was doing something like that, I would feel bad for tricking someone like that. I don't know about you, but I would feel bad. Let's go. So we have a mountain. Sure, we can find a way through. So what we need to do, push the rock. That's just all you have to do. So what have we gained? We've gained, if I can remember correctly, trying to remember correctly. We gained insight, zeal, insight, harmony, zeal. I forgot the other. I forgot the other 2 already. Conquest. What was the red one? I forgot what the red one is. Some kind of empowering one. I forgot what that one was. But this final one, if we go through. Finally, move the boulder out of the way. Bastion. Reliable, adamant, but we are stubborn and short-sighted. That was tough, but we made it. I feel resilient. We regained Bastion. And we have one final door to go through. Let us go through it. I wonder what that all meant. This seems to be the last door. Who knows what's on the other side? Are you nervous? A little bit. But that feeling from before is gone. Here goes nothing. No turning back. We go through here. And? Oh shoot, what's going on here? What happened to Gus? What's up with that glitch? What's happened to this place? Conrad! Like, this whole place is literally glitching out, hence the name of the game, Glitched. Get it? Anyway. Cole, can you still hear me? Help me! I don't know what happened to him! So, once again, character talking to us. Please! Conrad! He's not saying anything. And we are now in a battle. Conrad, please stop. And we have a very Earthbound style-esque battle sequence here. And as you can see, we have multiple different characteristics. We can either fight, we can give him goodies, or we can interact. This, once again, gives me Undertale vibes. Because for those of you, without spoiling too much, there's a thing on Undertale where you can do, where you can either fight or you can act. This, to me, seems like a similar mechanic. Which is, again, another reason why I'm intrigued about this game. Because, again, Undertale, I love that. But anyway. But yeah, if you played Undertale, this works in a similar way. You can either fight, or you can interact with the people that you're fighting. Cole, you're right. We have to talk him out of this. Conrad, we're trying to help you. Stop it! But he keeps on punching us, so we're going to keep interacting. What's happened to him? Conrad, please, come to your senses! Interact. Stop it! You need to fight it, Con! Keep it on going. Conrad, I won't fight you! And Conrad's like... Conrad seems weak. And then... he disappears. Conrad! Where are you? What happened? You can't be... Oh, shoot. No. No way. This isn't real. This can't be real! Conrad. Ow. Oh, what's happening? It hurts. No. Gus. Oh! Ugh. What happened? Suddenly, the frog is back. Very interesting. Hello, Cole. Oh, it's a different frog. This is Melton. Hello, Cole. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Melton. On behalf of Frog Incorporated, we are terribly sorry for this inconvenience. Our intention was to provide a fun, pleasant, and stress-free experience here in our world. Unfortunately, something unpredictable happened. Currently, we do not have what has caused this anomaly. Sorry for the voice crack. But you can be sure it won't happen again. At this time, we will ask that you step away for a little while as we figure things out here. I'll send you back to the main menu now. Sit tight, and whenever you do not press continue. Did you hear that? Do not press continue. Thank you for your cooperation. Well, I guess if the frog said it, I guess that means we have to press new game, right? We can't really press continue because they're sort of trying to figure things out still. Right? We don't want to press continue, right? 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 We're going to press continue. Here we are again. Ahem. Go on now. Still here? You seem adamant to continue playing. You have been assigned to Gus, a hero not in our database. We have little to no information on how he even ended up in this world. So Gus wasn't even supposed to be there in the first place. Even us at Frog Incorporated have yet to fully comprehend what has happened. We cannot predict what might occur next, and our assistance will be limited. Listen, if you're going back in there, we highly encourage you to avoid going into detail about your role with Gus. The realization that you are a player in control of the events of this world, the truth of it all may be overwhelming to him in this state. That kind of shock can be a very dangerous thing. Also, if you get stuck in a dead end, that might be it for Gus. It seems you have already awoken the essence inside of him. So yes, that was the thing we basically were taught about earlier. Those were the 6 forms of essence, basically. The choices will change which essence Gus aligns with. His essence will alter how the world and people see him, so choose carefully. I could be of some assistance in explaining the personality traits of each essence. Is there an essence you wish to know more about? Well, okay, so basically, yes, we have the 3 essences. We have Zeal, Insight, Harmony, Bastion, Conquest, and Drift. These, in my opinion, are pretty self-explanatory because we already figured out about all these during the tutorial, so I think I got it. Great. Keep in mind that each choice may change your essence. Oh, he's coming to... I should have given you a MUD, a MUD. The MUD, or mobile user device, which would have helped you equip clothing and manage your items for your hero. But they all seem to be missing from our office. You can press the M key to open up your menu and do things like save, adjust settings, or even talk to Gus. If you manage to find a MUD, you'll see that icon in the menu as well. Gus is about to wake up. It is time for me to go. The remaining members at Frog Inc. will try to and provide you any aid we can. The world, the people. What a mess. Good luck. Very interesting concept here about this company that's controlling a game where they don't even know what's even going on within this game now. It's, again, a very interesting concept. The game has been saved. Now, granted, there's probably other games that have also gone into this concept as well, but I think, like, at least from this demo as of right now, I think this game does a pretty good job of really exploring that whole fourth wall breaking thing. Anyway, here we are with Gus. Where am I? My room. Oh, wait. Conrad? Conrad! Hey, calm down. What? Oh, Cole, you're still here. Thanks for helping me back there. I'm still trying to wrap my head around it. Conrad. We have to go find him. Come on. Somebody, I assume this is the mayor. This is Ellen. Yes, you should be in bed. Mayor Ellen, what are you doing here? I found you unconscious out on the path you had Mr. Salami carry you in. Gus, I just came back from Sartre Hill. I saw that thing. That glitch thing. Some kind of monster, rift, or maybe Eye of God. Gus, you saw it. What happened up there? Well, I was waiting for Conrad when... Conrad, did you find him too? Find who? You were alone. Remember? I'm afraid I don't know who you were talking about, Gus. Of course you do. Conrad has lived here for years. Conrad disappeared. So because of that, Conrad is technically not a part of this world anymore, which means no one remembers him other than Gus, because Gus was there when the glitch happened. So he's the only one that actually remembers Gus. You must have taken quite the spill. Nobody named Conrad lives here. Whatever that thing was, it attacked him. Come on, Ellen, you have to remember Conrad. Nope. Need to rest up. But what about Conrad? No more from you. I will host a town meeting to place a new course of action. Meet us there after you've gotten some rest. Then we can discuss what has happened. So yeah, Conrad does not exist in this world anymore. She doesn't remember him. Cole, you remember Conrad, right? I know he existed. Whatever that thing was must have done something to him. Cole, will you help me? I know we just met and things are confusing, but I don't know if I have anyone else to turn to. We will help, because I am a nice guy. Thank you. I know it's a lot to ask, but if there's even a chance he's out there... Conrad's house! Let's head there after the town meeting and look for clues. Oh! Gotta get your hat. My hat. Much better. And we're out. Hey, really, thanks for helping me. Without you, I don't know how I'd stay sane. Even though you're talking to someone from the great beyond, which is kind of strange. Anyway, let's get to the town meeting. Alright. Alright, so we're already here. So we're going to be going through this a little bit, and then we're going to be ending off the video, because, again, I don't want to go too far into the demo, because I want you guys to try it out for yourself. Psst, Lenny, what did I miss? Oh, Gus, they've just been arguing for a while now. We need to remain calm. We need to remain calm. Everyone will have their voice heard. Everyone's just like, ... Perfect. Let's go again with suggestions, but this time, let's go one at a time. Sorry about that. Alden, dear, you can begin for us. The nature of the beast is irrelevant. So as you can see, a little icon popped up that pointed to one of those symbols that we saw earlier in that little weird tutorial section in the White Void. That thing attacked one of our own, so we must put an end to it. So basically, each one of these characters that's going to speak is going to represent a certain essence. I sense that being is here to stay. This is the way it will be. We must learn to live in harmony with it. Listen, we all know business has been a real drag lately. With that crazy thing, we have the perfect excuse to bring the visitor to Betwixt. So basically, you are basically going to be deciding who you go with. What essence do you want to start out with here? George Salami. You know what I think? It don't matter. If it ain't bothering us no more, we don't need to change nothing. The guy next to him is just like... Also, weird, squid thing, apparently. Let's not jump to conclusions. A strange anomaly has appeared, and our course of action should be taken with caution. That's knowledge. Or... what was it? Insight. Yeah, it was insight. We must examine and study this before taking any drastic measures. Look, I don't really know one way or another. But why don't we just let it be? It's not our job to take care of something like this, isn't it? So once again, every one of those 6 characters has a different opinion about the situation. So it's up to you to decide which character you want to go with. And which essence you want to go with. So because Gus got attacked, it's up to Gus to figure out what we're going to do. Hey Cole, are you hearing this? Well, actually, I guess it's technically up to myself, because once again, Gus is talking to me, the player. Are you hearing this? It all sounds absolutely crazy. None of them even remember Conrad either. I have no idea what should be done. I don't even feel like I can answer this with what happened to Conrad. Hey, what do you think? So, you must destroy it. Let's try to coexist. Make it a new tourist site. If it's not in our way, let's ignore it. Learn all we can about it. Who cares? Someone else will figure it out. So, we basically have to make the choice here of which path we want to go into, which will ultimately probably affect, again, probably in the full version of the game when it comes down in a couple of years, this will definitely affect the game as it goes on, because, again, your choices really affect the game as you move on. So, because I went with this during the stream, I'm going to go ahead with let's try to coexist. And we are going to be ending this video just in a bit, so just to maybe show an example. I guess you're right. I think it'd be best if we could make peace. I think Jin is right. We should try and learn to coexist with that thing. See? We must find some way to live with it. Well, we can begin to formulate a plan. But first, there is something we must do. As the mayor, it is my duty to inform other town leaders about this anomaly. I need someone to travel to Gunden and tell their president what has happened. Is there anyone up to the task? I ain't leaving the shop. I'd be much better doing research. Crack. I love that, just crack. It is not my destiny. Even though you were the one that suggested this whole thing, you don't want to go. Like, all these people are lazy. Cole, this is going to sound crazy, but I want to go. Before Conrad disappeared, he told me that he was leaving to search for answers. Everything he said about Betwixt. I need to know the truth. There must be something out there that can help explain all this. Maybe we can even find out what happened to Conrad. Leaving Betwixt. Man, Cole, is this the right thing to do? So basically, it's, of course, you shouldn't leave, or I don't know. I don't know which one I chose during the stream, but I'm going to go ahead and go with I don't know. Just maybe as like a whole thing where maybe like it's, maybe like saying I don't know, maybe is a way of having the player, like the character in the game trying to make his own choices or something. I don't know. I'm going to go with I don't know. I know it's going to be hard, but you'll come with me, right? Absolutely. Right. We can do this together. So, very unsure, but we'll be together. We'll work together on it. I'll do it. Or I'll do it. Sorry. Don't get the right voice acting. I'll go to Gunden. Gus, after what happened to you, are you sure? I'm sure. Besides, who else would go? You're certain about this? I'm positive. Well, it's settled. Gather your things and say your goodbyes, but you should leave as soon as possible. When you're ready, I'll meet you in town square. This town meeting is now adjourned. So there we go. We agreed to go to Gunden. But unfortunately, ladies and gentlemen, we are actually going to be ending off the demo pretty quickly here. Because, again, I don't want to show you guys the entire thing, because I want you guys to try this out for yourself. Cole, thanks for sticking with me. Nobody in the town seems to remember Conrad at all. So much has changed. We should stop at my house before we leave. There are some things I want to... What? Cole? What was that? Guess it was nothing. Let's take our time and relax a bit before we go. Oh, right. Before we leave, let's stop at my house to pick up some things. It's the greenhouse in the northern part of Betwixt. You can't miss it. Game has been saved. Press M to access the menu to save your game, alright? Good. Alright, so now we can save our game. And, you know what? Why not? Before we end it, let's go ahead and head to, Gus's house and maybe figure out what else he wants to get. And then we'll go ahead and end the video. What do I bring with me? I don't think I've ever thought of leaving Betwixt before. Hey, Cole, give me a few, okay? Feel free to make yourself at home while I pack up. So basically, just wait a bit. Alright, I'm ready to go. Gus equipped hometown BB gun. So basically, you got some, weapons. Gus changes his role to tactician. So apparently, there's certain classes you can get as well in this game, which is interesting. Equip the jacket. Just yesterday, I would have never thought I would be leaving Betwixt. Now I'm heading out the door to leave. That thing about Sartre Hill. That thing above Sartre Hill, sorry. Everything in Betwixt freaking out. Or everyone in Betwixt freaking out, sorry. Conrad. So much has changed. Cole, tell me something. Nobody remembers Conrad. And it just so happens nobody can see you except me. I guess things were going so fast I never even questioned what you were doing here. Ooh. So tell me, what are you doing here? Why are you helping me? It's complicated. Alright, I get it. You'll have to explain yourself eventually, though. Don't think I don't appreciate your help, because I do. It's all just confusing. Hopefully you understand that. Anyways, let's get going. Alright, folks, and with that, oh, what's this? Oh, Gus, I know you're leaving and all, but I want to make sure you were ready. I know it's scary, but, you know how to fight, don't you? I can fend myself. I'm good. Oh, okay. One last thing. If you're trying to get to Gundam, then there are 2 ways to go. So this is basically him telling us ways to go. So we gotta go through Cove Woods, but not many people travel through there because people get lost. So the easiest way is a long road along the edge of Cove Wood. It's much safer for people like this. Be safe and take the path. So we either take the short path or the long path, basically. Both paths lead to Douglas Village, where you can catch a train ride to Gundam. That should be it then. Good luck. The game has been saved. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to go ahead and check my menu one last time just to see what's here. So as you can see, you can talk to Conrad, which is interesting. Hey, Cole, leaving B-Twix. It's never something I thought I would be doing. It's my hometown. Everyone I've ever known is here. Well, everyone except Conrad. Have you ever left your hometown? I mean, if you don't mind me asking, that is. Actually, I kind of have, honestly, because I have moved a few times, so... You know what? Yeah, I have. Really? You probably understand how I'm feeling, then. Then again, I don't know what constitutes properly moving away from your hometown. Is it like moving, like, to a different state or something? Or is it just moving to a different city? Like, I don't think... Maybe it's just because I never moved, like, really far away from all the locations, because I've generally lived in, like... I don't know. But I get what this guy is going through, though. I guess I never really thought about the world outside of B-Twix. Maybe Conrad was right. Oh, sorry. My mind was wandering a bit. Let's get going. Alright, so you can talk to him. You can set the settings. We also have 15 bits, which is basically our currency. And we can save, and we can exit the game. But, ladies and gentlemen, with all that being said, I believe I'm going to go ahead and end off this demo, or end off this video for you guys, because, again, I don't want to play this demo too much, because I want you guys to try out this game for yourself. So... This is Glitched. If you're interested in this game from watching this video, then again, the Kickstarter link is in the description below. Go check it out. There's a lot of interesting stuff on there, and if you have some money, back it. As for me, I'm really, really low on money right now, so it's kind of the reason why I can't really put any money towards it, because I'm a broke college student. But the least I could do is at least show off the game, which is what I did right here. And I always like to show support for projects that I think really deserve some attention. So again, go check it out. If you can't put any money towards Kickstarter, at least retweet it or share it on Facebook, share it on like Twitter, Tumblr, wherever you can. Just spread the word about this Kickstarter. Again, they only have a few days left in this Kickstarter, so if you haven't checked it out, click the link in the description below. I believe it's going to be ending on the 21st, so check it out when you can. With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, if you enjoyed this video, please check out my other content. Follow me on Twitter at Uppercode64, and once again, please keep your eyes peeled on YouTube and Twitter for any updates of when live streams will be coming back. I don't know when they'll be coming back, but I'll let you guys know when that happens. With that being said, until we meet again, I'm Uppercode64. I thank you for watching, and I will see you guys next time.